Tonight on Toms River Schools Today, we will take a look at your upcoming weather.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district of Toms River Schools. Today will start in 2 minutes.
Hello and welcome to Toms River Schools Today for Friday, March the 15th, 2019. I'm Alyssa Caputo.
And I'm Molly Smilekowski. Later on tonight, we will check out our weather and we have a look at how one mother is looking for a little help from her friends.
But up first, tonight we take a look at our elementary schools in our elementary happenings segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, all students be sure to wear your school colors and support your school every Friday.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
I'm Emily Lawson, and this is your random fact of the day. Did you know 12 newborns will be given to the wrong parents daily?
A Virginia mother is turning to social media to find a kidney for her 12-year-old son who has a rare disorder that could face dialysis soon. Reporter Allison Mechanic spoke to the mom.
Pictures of Corey Claiborne show a happy 12-year-old boy, but behind his smile is the heart of a fighter.
From birth, Corey was diagnosed with sickle cell disease. When he was about 3 years old, he was also diagnosed with a rare kidney disorder.
Because of this disorder, a lot of his life has been spent at the Children's of the King's Daughter Hospital, receiving life-saving treatments.
We had to go to CHKD every month for a whole weekend for them to clean his blood and give him more blood.
In the last few months, these treatments haven't been enough. They need to find a new kidney as soon as possible.
He's already at less than 50% kidney function. When you get to around 30 and 20, that's when they start to talk about dialysis.
In hopes of avoiding dialysis, Corey's mother took to social media to try and find a living donor. With some help from her friends at Cahy House Cafe and Bakery in Virginia Beach, her Facebook post took off.
All these people have posted it. Like, I know that one of these people has got to be his match.
Centera has this form you can fill out that says you are considering donating a kidney. While CJ needs someone with type O blood, CJ's family is hoping anyone willing to donate a kidney will fill out this form.
It's not only about my son, but for the other people that they could be helping, because there are so many people that need kidneys.
A link to the kidney donor page has been put on WTKR.com, along with other ways you can help CJ and his family find a kidney. In Virginia Beach, I'm Allison Mechanic, News 3.
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
Up next, we take a look at a house that had an unfortunate accident.
I got real lucky, yeah.
This is all that remains of a guest house at the West River Farm. Doug Stevens had just finished plowing the driveway of the sugar house directly across the road.
And I just got out of my truck and heard boom. And I looked over and see the roof lift up and the walls expand and things flying everywhere.
Firefighters say around 10 Thursday morning, the Winhall Hollow Road house exploded and then caught fire. The blast knocked window frames several yards from the structure.
About 3 miles away, I noticed a large column of smoke and immediately took it to a third alarm assignment.
Volunteer departments from around the region rushed to the scene, but there was no saving the 1840s guest house.
It was pretty much fully involved. The roof had partially collapsed and flames were blowing out on 3 sides.
Owners of the property live in Chicago full-time, but they were here just last week. Stevens has been the caretaker for the last 14 years. He says propane was the primary heat source.
It was a scary sight to see, to hear that boom and to see everything flying like that. It's so much power.
It's now time for us to take a look at the dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is factod, meaning a state of extreme nervousness or restlessness. And now for today's sentence. You have got strong symptoms of the factods. The fantods. Your skin tight. You can't shut your eyes without opening your mouth.
And now we're going to take a short break, but coming up next, we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look at your weather. So stick around, we'll be right back.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day some distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty. Oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away.
For outcasts and rebels, or anyone who just dares to be different. And you've been trying for so long to find out where your place is, but in their narrow minds there's no room for anyone who dares to do something different. Oh, but listen for a minute. Trust the one who's been where you are, wishing all it was sticks and stones. Those words cut deep, but they don't mean you're all alone, and you're not invisible. Hear me out. There's so much more to life than what you're feeling now.
Starting off intermediate happenings, at Intermediate North, school apparel is available and on display in the front entrance of the building. Order forms are available in the main office of the school. Student Council is selling state test survival kits this week. Each bag of treats will contain Starburst, fruit snacks, and a mint. Each is $1. Please see your homeroom representatives for more details.
Toms River Police Camp applications for this free camp are available in the main office. The camp is for current 6th through 8th grade Toms River students. The camp is from July 15th through 19th, from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Campers must supply their own gym clothes and sneakers and lunch for the week. More information on the application itself or you can email Officer Slavin at pslavin@trpolice.org.
It's now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
Hi, I'm Ed Wolf, and here's my environmental news fact of the day. In the morning, brew your certified coffee. A USDA certified organic label means it was grown using sustainable standards.
Every day this show will be bringing a tip of the day, so stay tuned tomorrow as we give another way to help save the environment.
Firefighting is a male-dominated profession, but officials in Colorado are working to change that. The state's Bureau of Land Management is establishing Colorado's first female-only wildland firefighting crew. Megan McNeil has more on the new program.
Slowly but surely, women are just inching their way into places like this.
Sadie is a volunteer at the Western Colorado Conservation Corps.
Somebody's got to do it.
And is soon to be firefighter.
It's a lot of heavy lifting. I have a lot of exercise that I have to start doing to bulk up for the position.
A wildland firefighter with the BLM.
The empowerment that that's going to give
is it's going to give us the ability to have only women in a historically male-dominated workforce.
She'll be on the first ever women's only wildland firefighting team in Colorado.
Groundbreaking.
We will be building fire lines, and when there's no immediate fire in any area, we'll also be doing project work.
It'll be a group of 9 women, 9 strong and tough women.
It just goes with the stigma that women are weak.
Who will show those fires and society who's boss.
But it's just not true, and we're going to show people that by fighting some fires.
They'll get their wildland firefighting credentials, but they'll also get the opportunity for more.
I have not had anybody come up to me and tell me I can't do something, and if they do, I'd probably just do it anyway, show them I can, and they wouldn't say it again.
They'll be able to, if they want, work up to a smoke jumper, like Heidi Esch, who we talked to back in the summer.
It doesn't matter what size you are. I'm 5'2".
For these women,
you just have to set goals and be passionate about it.
It's important and needs to be done.
Now is the time to light the fire and fight it.
I just think it's important for women to know that they can do anything they put their minds to.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will be taking a look at our high school happenings.
Tom's River Schools Today will be right back.
Load up on guns and bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard and self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us.
Hello? Ken, I'm busy right now.
That's the way we get by, the way we get by. All that's the way we get by, the way we get by. That's the way we get by, the way we get by, the way. That's the way we get by. That's the way we get by. We found a new kind of dance in a magazine. Try it out, it's like nothing you ever seen. Your sweet talk like a cup, you know it. You bought a new bag of pots, so let's make a new start. And that's the way to my heart, the way to my heart. That's the way we...
Starting off our high school happenings. Attention students and staff. The school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all your Raider apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have your Yoo-Hoo and Snapple and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get you energized for your after-school practices. Stop in. It's time to get Raiderized.
Attention all students, the homeroom with the best attendance for the month will win a free breakfast.
A library in Colorado is closed indefinitely, not due to snow, but because of moose. Matt Crochelle explains.
When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another, and another, and another. When they're all gone, he'll ask you to make more.
What happens when a moose decides the library is home sweet home?
You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. He'll want to go with you, and when he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. It was an eventful morning.
Librarian Katie Coop had to close the doors of this community gathering place.
So he was just right here at the corner of the sidewalk and the snowbank.
Not because of the storm dumping fat flakes. Oh no, this was a moose-related closure. Because it's Colorado and stuff.
So when I came in this morning, actually, I came into a crowd, a small crowd that had gathered outside in the parking lot because no one had approached the building yet.
He wasn't in a hurry, so library cards stayed tucked away in wallets and the waiting game continued.
Normally wouldn't have been closed. I mean, even in this weather, we try really hard to stay open because we are a place for people to hang out when they're waiting out the storm.
Wildlife managers are reminding people to enjoy viewing moose from a safe distance.
We are right next to the Blue River, so it's very common for us to have moose and other wildlife wandering around.
As for giving a muffin to a moose, yeah, just don't do that.
Community service hours while having fun? Volunteer to be a tutor at East Dover, Cedar Grove, or Hooper Ave elementary schools. After school for an hour of at your convenience, please. See Miss Fitzgerald in W30 or M22 for an application packet.
Let's take a look at what grinds our gears.
I'm Cole Robbins, and what really grinds my gears is when I can't get away with anything with my mom working in the school.
It's now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we'll take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Time for the schools today. We'll be right back.
Hard woman anyhow. Notice you married one so you can get a square.
I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why. Did you have to go and leave my world so cold? Every day I sit and ask myself, how did I slip away? Something whispers in my ear and says that you are not alone.
Let's now take a look at our 3-day forecast. Coming up tomorrow, it will be sunny with a high of 50 and a low of 29. For Sunday, it stays sunny with a high of 46 and a low of 30. And finally, our Sunday, for Monday, there is a chance of snow with a high of 46 and a low of 26.
Wrapping up tonight's show, Beto O'Rourke threw his hat in the 2020 presidential ring on Thursday, but it appears what he really started was an arms race. Janine Mods reports.
When Beto O'Rourke literally jumped into the presidential race, he was up in arms, his arms.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt. And if you look at the climate, to get all of this done, we would be fools.
Disarming Beto was not an option.
And I think we should begin with the end.
Even when sitting with his wife,
the last great hope of Earth.
His other arm kept escaping from her clutches.
From every single one of us.
It was almost as if he were doing sign language.
Yes, we're in the red hat.
Even President Trump tipped his hat to Beto's hands.
Well, I think he's got a lot of hand movement. I've never seen so much hand movement. I said, is he crazy or is that just the way he acts? Study it. I'm sure you'll agree.
Study it? Study yourself.
We're winning too much. It's too much. We can't stand it.
President Trump is a genius of gesticulation.
They're not going to get their way anymore, folks.
But Beto wouldn't take the president's bait, making fun of his arms.
I have nothing to say to that. I think people want us to rise above the pettiness, the smallness.
Guess Beto won't be going after small hands. Body language expert Chris Ulrich compared Beto.
Almost kind of like the blow-up man you'll see at the at car dealerships as you go by.
Such motions are known as illustrators.
It helps people focus in on you. You're more watched. You're more dynamic. People will see you more clearly as charismatic, likable.
As long as he doesn't put someone's eye out. A fellow panelist protected herself from Bernie Sanders.
All right, yeah.
The only way to tame Beto's hands is to put something in them. Be it a coffee cup, or a jacket, or a sweater. Before taking questions, Beto kept saying,
I am all ears. I am all ears right now.
Here we thought you were all arms.
By extension,
Jeannie Mo, CNN.
I will remember this forever.
New York.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it to Interschool Mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in to TV21 throughout the entire day to catch the show and stories from around the district. Also, please take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. For Toms River Schools Today, I'm Molly Smilekowski.
Good, but louder. Sing it.
And I'm Melissa Caputo. Have a great night.
Come on now. One man likes to push a plow, the other likes to chase a cow. But that's no reason why they can't be friends.
And when this territory is a state and joins the union just like all the others, the farmer and the common and the merchant